Well, so I have some interesting information for you guys. The best way to know if you were right about something is to see actual confirmation about it. So obviously I'm not the first one to have come up with the idea of this Metatron's cube. However, the guy that I see here didn't actually use Metatron's cube, but he's using something that looks very, very close to it. Let me show you. This guy, Robert John Langdon, this is in his second book of the trilogy, Prehistoric Britain, to be published in October 2014. Okay, so he goes into how this place was built, and then he has some diagrams, and they may look a little bit familiar to you, and the placement of them as well, which means I am right on the money about what's going on. So take a look right here. Does that look familiar? Looks very similar to what I was showing you. In fact, well, it's very similar. The only difference is that it looks like he hasn't got the cube part there. That he hasn't connected Metatron's cube to this, but he is showing the nested hexagram, which I also showed you in almost the exact same layout. He just doesn't have a medium-sized one, but he does have the small one. And the configuration looks almost exactly the same. So he's missing the medium one here, and that might have something to do with some things in here. But the bottom line is that this type of thing, when you see it, and he goes into like another thing that I mentioned, he says that the length of the diameter is exactly 360 feet. That's something that I also noticed as well. So all these, to me, these are all things that are confirming, because I haven't spent as much time finding out what the other people have done on this out there. However, knowing that I'm seeing the same kind of thing is very reassuring. It means that whatever my intuition was regarding this kind of stuff is correct. Now, I'm not sure if he has anything about these 56 Aubrey holes around the outside showing that they are basically extensions and of the very center. So if you take this cube, for example, and you bring it down 2 octaves, the size of the circles in that cube, if you extend those out, you get 56 all the way around, right? So if my circle is whatever it is, if it's a 6 or something like that, and I scale this down, by the time I get to the 3rd octave and I stretch these all the way out, if I go all the way around, I get exactly a number of 56, not 57. 55 leaves too much of a gap between the circles, but 56 is right on the money. He goes into the fact why the English foot and all this kind of stuff, and the reason why is because it's all about circles. Now, I'm sure that's probably what he's mentioned in here. I'm only guessing. I don't know what he's actually going into in there, but it seems pretty obvious to me that the whole English foot and the whole idea about 12 and 6 and everything like this, it's all based on circles. Because if you pack circles together, like I was showing you with circle packing, you have 1, and then you have 6, and you can fit 12 around those 6, and you have 24, then you have 30. And these are all numbers that we use for calendars and time and stuff. So anyways, I just wanted to show you this site real quick, just to show you I'm not the first one to get this idea, this type of layout going on here. The only thing I'm not seeing so far in this is that he's relating it specifically to Metatron's cube. However, he is getting the basic configuration. In fact, the layout is almost exactly the way I had it was on here. So this is very reassuring for me. So anyways, I just wanted to point that out to you guys. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you soon.